Hello, my friends. Today we are going to talk about delays in your goal. For many of you who are listening, you are still on that journey, the journey to getting PMP certified. But what is standing between you and your goal is one thing, and it's the second guessing syndrome. A lot of people suffering from SGS. What do I mean by that? There are many things they second guess themselves about. The first one is predictive project management. When I tell folks predictive is not as big on the exam, they second guess and they begin asking, are you really sure, Phil, that this isn't going to be a showstopper for me? I need to read the entire 6th edition 5 times. Look, if the PMBOK 6 is what is standing between you and the exam, there's a simple antidote for this. Read it once if you're so inclined, but please move on. Now, I have to be honest with you. In the past, I would say read the entire 6th edition. Now, I would say as a practitioner, it's your responsibility to, but you don't have to do it for the exam. Instead, I have presented to you on this channel the 1-minute summaries. These 1-minute summaries help you understand the language in all the knowledge areas. I've done the heavy lifting for you. The 1-minute summaries for the knowledge areas. Just search for Praizion 1-minute summaries. Each summary, I guarantee you, is under 5 minutes. This is meant to give you the lingo to understand the questions. In addition to the 1-minute summaries, I've also given you a series of videos that you can find called PMBOK Plain. All right. In addition to PMBOK Plain, I have also given you Phil's cheat sheet for the 49 processes. My friends, this, and this are major things that can help you. I'm going to put a link below so there's no excuse. Are you listening, my friends? What I'm telling you here is meant to help you stop spinning your wheels and second guessing yourself, saying, I need to read the PMBOK guide one more time. Don't be ridiculous. Take it from me. Take it from me, the guy who told you 3 years ago, you have to read it. No, because PMI have the 7th edition that's out. They have the 6th edition that's still spinning in orbit, and they have the Agile practice guide. How many of these things are we going to read? Let's not make it complicated. Let's not make it complicated. PMBOK 6 is great, but you don't need to go crazy reading all those 756 pages. Now, pay close attention. The next thing I'm going to ask you to do, if you insist on taking it for a test run again, read from pages 555 forward and stop at 635, right? PMBOK 6. Because it's a major problem. And I see a lot of the courses that exist today, they are based still on the 6th. Now, while I'm a fan of the 6th, for your exam, going through tons and tons of hours of videos on the 6th is dumb. Do you know what you should focus on? Focus on Agile. First, get Agile down pat. Understand what it is. Don't tell me it's a framework. Don't tell me it's a methodology. That's dumb. Where did you get that from? You went for a crummy course and they told you Agile is a framework or a methodology? Seriously? Why are you even in that course? That's garbage. Agile is a mindset. And it's that mindset, individuals and interactions over processes and tools, working product over comprehensive documentation, responding to change over following a plan and so on, and the principles. That's what's going to help you on the exam, not obsessing over PMBOK 6. That's just one of the problems of people second guessing themselves. Oh, it's PMBOK 6. All right. The next thing I want to address in this SGS syndrome is it's not enough. This is one of the children of the SGS syndrome, second guessing yourself. It's not enough. I need to give Jeff Bezos more money. I need to go to Amazon and buy more books. I need to take more random free tests on the internet. Seriously? After all I've told you in this channel, on this channel, stay the course. Don't have the shiny object syndrome. There's so many possibilities as you're studying, but stick to one. Stick to one. Because if you don't stick to one, you get confused. You get confused and you end up not moving because you move forward, then you go all the way back to the beginning. You're doing too many things. Some of you have, like I was reading a blog very recently on this individual who took almost every course known to man. Thank goodness, didn't take mine because I would have straightened him out. Took almost every course known to man, read every book for PMP known to man. Why? No wonder you spent months on end deciding whether you were ready or not. Look, stick to one. Stick to one guru. Stick to one guru. If that individual is not available to you, then you've got no business being in that course. Because the PMP exam needs a lot of engagement. It needs a lot of hand-holding. You need someone who can be there on the regular to answer questions for you and set you up for success. If you're not in a course like that, then I feel sorry for you. What are you doing? You need to be in a course with like-minded individuals, with an instructor, with a coach, because it's really more of a coach that will get you there. Not just someone who trains you, but someone who motivates you when you're feeling low, just like I'm doing right now, So if you are engaged in listening to watching my videos and getting involved in my channel, that's great. I don't have to be your guru, but what I'm imploring you to do is to stick to one. Stop having shiny object syndrome, buying every book in Jeff Bezos' online Amazon store. You're just wasting your money and your time. Okay? So your takeaway for today, my friends, is stop obsessing over PMBOK 6. Stop it, quick, stop it. PMBOK 6 is the least of your worries on this new exam. A lot of our students tell me when they come out that the exam, in terms of being hybridized, was anywhere from 65 to 90. I hear this almost 90% of the time. I have a few outliers who say it's a 50-50. And that's like 2 out of 100 students would say it's a 50-50. Majority of the students tell me it's this. A few tell me it was a 95% must have been Agile. That should be enough to tell you to stop obsessing over PMBOK 6 and focus on Agile, okay? Focus on Agile. And the last part of the story is stop lying to yourself that you've not done enough. Of course, you should take a number of quizzes, but stop bouncing around taking the crazy free quizzes online. Do you know that a lot of those quizzes are based on PMBOK 6 old stuff that obsess over ITTOs? Now, I'm not saying PMBOK 6 isn't relevant, but the exam has changed. It's not based on tools, techniques, inputs, outputs, ITTOs. No, understand, like I said in the beginning, a broken record mode now. That's what happens when I get riled up. Stick to the 1-minute summaries and PMBOK plain. If you must, if you really must, get help. Go on down to the website that I'm going to put here, HPM Exam.com. Someone says, Phil, is this another exam you want me to take? No. The PMP is really an HPM test, a hybrid project management test. HPMexam.com is where you can get a half-day fix for this final lap. It's a final lap. So HPMexam.com gives you the opportunity to sit in a half-day boot camp. I will boot you into shape. If you're still thinking, I'm not ready, I'm scared, you need to be in our boot camp. If you still feel, oh, in all honesty, I think there's stuff that I haven't closed a gap on. Hey, HPMexam.com. Because what I'm going to do is give you a 575-page book that will help you focus, laser focus, on whichever one of the 35 areas PMI recommends, where you feel weak. It's based on the PMP exam content outline. This will cut out the crud, get to the heart of your weakness or your concern. You know, the other cool thing, you got the opportunity of taking a mock exam that will find your gaps and help you. But you got to go to hpmexam.com and sign up now, okay? And stop this foolishness. I need another 2 months. No, you don't. You just need to focus and stop taking those goofy mock exams out there. I see a lot of people saying, oh, here are my scores. You know, the way they do this thing is so ridiculous. Here are my scores. I got a 65 and I got a 75 and I got a 23 and I got a 20. Am I ready? Am I ready? Am I ready? There is no exam like the real PMP exam. You could have gotten a 3, a 5, a 20, a 60. It makes no difference. The real exam is not like any exam you've seen. We've heard so many students say this time and time again. Yes, it's close to some, but you using this as a basis and saying, oh, then I'm definitely not ready, you're a joker. Do you know there are people who get 45s on our mock exam because it's very, very high standard? We've had students that got 45s and 35s on our mock. Those same students can't even remember when they took the PMP exam and killed it. They're certified. You get what I'm saying? So you spinning your wheels and saying, well, I'm still in the low 60s on this one. Don't be ridiculous. Take it from me. If you really want to know how ready you are, you need to be on hpmexam.com. Enough said, my friends. I hope this inspires you to get off that rocking horse going backwards and forwards. You're on that rocking horse. You a lot of momentum, a lot of energy, but you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. You're just going backwards and forwards in the same spot, using all your energy. When what you really need to do is boss up and say, okay, I need to focus on Agile more than anything else. I need to understand the manifesto, the values, the principles, PMI's delivery principles for project management. That's what you need to be doing. Enough said. Getting off my soapbox. See you, hpmexam.com. All the very best, my friends. Bye for now.